Which boat should I run today? Got all these choices. I think I'll take Patches the Dominator. Hey friends, today is so beautiful outside in California, and I just want to run a boat. So what I'm going to bring out is Patches the Dominator. Dear friends, when I say Golden California Sunshine Day, I am telling you the truth. I checked out the water earlier, decided to bring my homeboy Patches out. Got the rigger with me too, but I'll only bust her out if the water gets right nice. Otherwise, we just gonna run Patches just for fun, you know what I mean? 4514 stainless. Oxidean M5 nylock nut. These nylocks are great because they're minimal weight on the end, and they reduce vibration because they're so light. And I do have a couple of our spacers on here. This is just a run-of-the-mill typical Quasar Dominator. Rudder's trimmed a little bit, and she tends with this speed to slip a little bit in the turns, but we're just running her for sport, so let's see what's up. Now, didn't I tell you to get?
Receiver battery 5.9.
Now, I set the boat up wet because I thought the water's a bit rougher than it is, but we'll go full peg.
Model speed 9 miles. Receiver battery 5.9.
Woohoo!
Model speed 34 miles per hour. Receiver battery 5.
Now that is what you call a really dialed in Dominator. That thing was just singing and just point and shoot. She was a little, you had to drive her because she was doing a nice speed. She's running a nice little clip. I'll tell you what, that was a great time had. Man, when I say a gorgeous day outside, I am telling you the truth. It is so nice out here. I'm just in a t-shirt, just chilling. Shut up, lion. This thing's not even moving. Anyway. Can I teach you cowboys a little trick? When I want to cool a boat off, a boat motor off real quick, I bring it in the truck. and hold it up to the vent with the AC on. No more than like 3 minutes, that thing will be ice cold again. Even though the Dominator doesn't have heat issues, I love a fresh, cold motor at the start of a run. Well, you see, I done it. I cranked up the timing. Cranked up the timing and moved the battery back a little bit. Let's light this sumbitch up and see what happens. Now, let's not get this twisted, guys. I'm not experimenting out here as far as my knowledge. I know what happens when you crank the timing up. But every ESC is different in every different condition. I haven't done that in a long time. For snicks and giggles, let's see how this one holds it. Give it to me. Hot, hot, hot.
Model speed 5 mile per hour. Receiver battery 5.9.
Yeah, it's definitely giving it more.
Center trim.
Something is off. The battery must have moved. She was hauling ass up. You keep hitting over there.
7 mile per hour.
I'll be cool, you know what I mean? Something about that it doesn't agree with. Bring her in.
Model speed 38 miles per hour.
Hey there. Yep, battery moved. Well, I'll be doggone. She gave us all of 67 miles an hour just from those two little changes. Earlier, she was only doing 63. That's 4 miles an hour difference from a slight battery movement and that timing crank up. No, that was just wild. A lot of fun right there with the Dom, huh? So cranking up the timing, it does have a cost. You get a little bit more heat. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. In the spec classes when I was racing, hell yeah, I cranked up the timing. It's all within the rules. Other people thought that cranking up the timing was bad, or is it a Y wind, is it a D wind? One thing I know about it is it's going to give you more RPM. It's going to crank up the RPM. In a spec class, that's going to make a difference. And you notice how, if you've been following me with this 160, I turned it up to high punch. High punch. High punch, high timing is going to give you more. It could give you more heat, but like I said, when I was racing and the way I set my boats up, period, I don't set things up to where they're right at the edge of overheating and cooking. We give it plenty of water, cooling, Plus, we go a little conservative. We don't put it at right at its edge. So if you crank up the timing, the little heat that it gives you isn't going to be detrimental. But I don't recommend this with every setup. I just know my setups can do that. And right now, I'm just playing around, showing you guys what it does. All right, disco lady, do your thing.
Model speed 9 miles per hour. Receiver battery 5.9 volts. Model speed 60 miles per hour. Receiver battery 5.9 volts. Model speed 60.
Now, again, that was just a lot of fun. Can't tell you, I love having you guys with me. I love doing this and making these videos. It feels like I got people hanging out with me while I'm doing it. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you guys. People that watch this every day, even if you watch it every other day, if you watch it at all. Even if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I'm stopping to say I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Like, I really wanted to share my way of going about this passion with the world and show you guys that it's a lifestyle. RC boating is a lifestyle, and it's a really fun, really cool one. You know what I mean? It's not just for dorks. Not just for those dorks on Facebook that are really weird. You know what I mean? I'm talking really weird.
60 miles per hour.
She was lying again, and the boat's sitting right there. Anyway, let's drop another battery in and do some of that flashy. Looks like they've got their ducks in a row. Wait, those aren't ducks. Those are geese. I've got a little treat for you guys. The water just so happened to flatten out quite a bit, and I just so happen to have a scorpion with me. I'm going to take her for a sneer. It kind of fuzzed up a little bit while I was taping her down, but we're going to run it. Get out.
14 miles per hour.
Wow, that thing is fast. Leaving hard like that took me by surprise. Whoa. Holy shit. Now the damn thing hit LVC on me. I ran a little more aggressive prop than I usually did, and I stayed out there for a long time, as you see, because it felt so good. Now, what I was trying out was this bullet. I was seeing just how well it would run with the bullet, and by golly, it seems to be running really well with that bullet on there. But my new combo is CNC lock with the bullet after. I'm glad I pulled this rigger out and ran it. Now I hope it was enjoyable for you as it was enjoyable for me, because for me, it damn sure was enjoyable. I'm really glad I pulled this rigger out. And I can say today, all in all, I've had a really awesome, totally rad RC boating experience altogether from start to finish. This has been fun. I love this rigger. I love that Dominator. That thing was screaming. I do love these SMC batteries too. I'm running the HCl batteries, as you can see. But I don't want to keep you guys too long with too much chit chat and gibberish. Just wanted to say hello, bring you guys with me on this really fine day of RC boating in the California sun. And as I say every time, subscribe to our channel, smash on the like button, and continue by all means enjoying radio controlled model boating. Bill Oxidean, the Dominator Mono, and the Scorpion Rigger, over and out.